We'll start first with our own WDSU First Warning Weather Doppler radar. We see it spinning Chalmette. Got a couple of heavy downpours out in St. James Parish where we start. Going to see if we have any communities under this particular heavier thunderstorm, and not a whole lot, maybe just skirting their convent. Central is just to your south. Most of our storm activity right now confined to the coast. See if we have any communities in southward as well. We got Leeville, some shower activity. We got more shower activity headed north of Grand Isle. So it looks to be, if this downpour is going to hold, that's Galliano, that's Golden Meadows way. You can see we've got more bayou areas and marshy areas where we've got most of that rain right now, but we do have some pretty hefty storms. So we head to our friends and neighbors into Pearl River County. North of Poplarville, some showers, some fading showers, but some heftier storms that are due east and even farther north. But for the most part, everything's surrounding the greater New Orleans area for the storms that we have right now. Let's recap today. High temperature at 96, a blazing 96, 92 at Lakefront. Bogalusa did 95. So Louis Armstrong International, hottest spot across all of southeast Louisiana. Where we stand right now, we're still at 91. Lakefront's at 89. You look at the humidity levels, it's gone back up. We did have a dew point down to 69. Still have a heat index that it feels like 100 at 618, coming up on 618 this time of the night. So what we've done is we've kind of shifted the weather pattern a bit because of a serious block of high pressure over the eastern United States. Heat advisories in orange, extreme heat warnings kind of in the deeper, darker red. So around that high pressure, we've built in some easterly flow. Watch what happens here. The interesting forecast wants to break out a cluster of storms going Alabama into Mississippi way and then putting those kind of backing in towards Wednesday night. I'll get to it. Looking at how the forecast lines up now, most of the storm activity fades as we go towards tonight. Indications late tonight or early tomorrow, we could have an early shower storm that rolls through. Morning temperatures where we've been, 70s, we're around 80 degrees, the lake, the airports, and even to Grand Isle at 83. Storm activity tomorrow shows we could have, again, morning storm activity to midday and scattered storms through the heat of the day, the afternoon. I'll give it about a 60% chance yet again tomorrow. Hot and humid, we're not going anywhere. 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. Peak heat index could be 105. Here's Wednesday's forecast for you. Storms will be isolated more in coverage as we look at maybe one or two dotted storms. This is the forecast for that group of storms northeast, possibly backing in. We'll watch how that forecast plays out. I want to get more info before I really go with it. It could be seriously hot. Back to heat advisory criteria, where the peak heat index with an air temp at 95 could be up to 110. We're already going to make that an impact day. So scattered storms tomorrow, look out for the heat that returns going into Wednesday. Tropics, there's now a 60% chance, which is down from 70% chances earlier. A possible development, northern Atlantic. This thing is headed farther northeast out into sea. Got a number of tropical waves, but let's go back to that area of concern, which really isn't. It's an Invest 90L, and the forecast have that heading farther north and east from there. We look at the Gulf, nothing going on here. Nothing going on in Central America as well. These tropical waves actually developing Pacific storms, but not for us. In the main development region, there's another tropical wave, but we still have a plume of Saharan dust in that forecast. Looks to be inhibiting and drier air in place. So rain chances over the next 7 go down Wednesday as the heat goes back up. And that's going to be the impact day as we expect a heat advisory. And then we're back to a typical summertime pattern by the end of the week through the weekend to next week.